first qualifying round of the afternoon now coming onto the Speedway. On the pole position from Williamstown, Vermont, the ICS Farms Buick, car number 58 and Larry Hebert. Outside of Hebert in the 1989 Ford Thunderbird, car number 87 and Bob Santos Jr. Row number 2 on the inside, the Riverside Trailer Sales, car number 35 for Paul Johnson. Outside of Johnson, car number 53 for Barry, Vermont, and Dan Beatty. Laps the distance. Only the top 4 will qualify for the Rowell Insurance 100. 15 cars to start, only 4 to transfer to the main event. Top 3 finishers. Here they come out of turn 4, down to a start, and we're underway. On the inside, Larry Hebert in car number 58 is your leader, right behind the 35 of Johnson. Paul Johnson going downstairs on Santos for the number 2 spot. Johnson is second. Santos in the 87 third, and they go 3 wide down the front straightaway for 4th place. Gary Good gets tagged, around he goes. Field taking evasive action. Mike Mayetta down into the infield, tags the inside dirt bag. Caution flag on the Speedway. Pace car is in turn number 3. We're ready for a restart this time. Larry Hebert and Paul Johnson coming down to the line. Green is out and we're racing. Hebert on the inside with a nose out in front. The 87 of Santos challenging for second. 3 wide on the back chute. One more time. Dan Beatty splits the group and moves up. A nice move by the 53. Dan Beatty takes him to the number 3 spot. Dale Quarterly 4th in the number 32. He is the final qualified machine. Johnson on the outside in the 35, beginning to fall back out of it. Quarterly down to the inside of Beatty. Santos getting sideways. Field shuffling it up in turn 4. Santos going backwards. Problems on the 87 Ford Thunderbird. Santos drops back. Larry Hebert, the 58, is your leader. Dale Quarterly now running second. Donald Theage third, and here comes Danny Beatty. Beatty down to the inside of Theage for the number 3 spot. He's got it in turn 1. Theage in the yellow and blue, number 80, now the man on the bubble. He holds down the final spot. Black flag will come out for Bob Santos in car number 87. Santos being called into the garage area with problems on that machine. 58, Larry Hebert shows the way. Here's Dale Quarterly going to the outside, throws the fake, looks down low, can't find room in turn 4. Santos in the 87, now pulling it off in turn number 2. He'll head for the pits. Right behind him goes Paul Johnson. Top 3 cars now running nose to tail. The 58 of Larry Hebert. Dale Quarterly in the 32. 53, Dan Beatty, and then the man on the hot seat, Donald Theage, as Mike Mayetta tries to go to work on it. Theage in the 80, holding down the final spot. We're halfway done. Side by side racing for the final transfer spot. Pete Madden on the outside. Whoa, trouble in turn 1. The leader, Larry Hebert, goes around and he gets tagged by Dan Beatty. Larry Hebert in car number 58. Tangling with Dan Beatty in the 53. Both cars are underway with heavy cosmetic damage on the front end. Work continuing on pit road. Here's Larry Hebert's car number 58 ready to come out. Dan Beatty will not make it. Field coming down. Green is out and we're racing once again. Quarterly has the lead in turn number 1. Pete Madden second. Side by side for third. It's Glenn Cusack on the outside. The Coke machine goes to the number 3 spot and Cusack moves up. Donald Theage in the 80 is 4th, and here comes Mike Mayetta. Mayetta in the 13 trying to pick up the final qualified spot. Pulls alongside on the back straightaway. Theage down low in the 80. Mayetta up high in the 13. Only one will qualify. Dale Quarterly in the 32 leads it. Pete Madden running in second. Glenn Cusack, and now Mayetta on the outside takes over. Mike Mayetta to the final qualified position. Three-car breakaway at the front of the field. Quarterly, Madden, and Glenn Cusack go 1, 2, 3. Mike Mayetta in the 13, now with a bit of breathing room in the 4th spot. To go this time by. 2 to go for your leader, Dale Quarterly. Pete Madden running in second. Glenn Cusack looking to the outside in third, can't make it stick. Mike Mayetta all by himself, securely in the number 4 spot to pick up the final transfer. White flag coming out this time. Dale Quarterly in turn number 4, your leader looking to pick it up. Final time down the back straightaway. The 32, Dale Quarterly. Pete Madden in the 14. The 2 of Glenn Cusack and Mike Mayetta. Down to the line, looking for the checkers. Quarterly wins it. Madden second. Glenn Cusack, Mike Mayetta the 4 qualifier. Field is set and ready to roll in heat number 2. Top 4 to qualify for the main event. No, they won't get the start. Take one on the Speedway. Caution flag remains out. They do not get the start. Dick Belisle in car number 35. Hard on the accelerator coming down to the line. Rolly McDonald did not keep the pace. They'll try it again. Second of 5 qualifying heat races for the Rowell Insurance 100. They're ready to try it again in turn 3. Belisle on the inside. McDonald up high. Then Carlton Roby and Buzzy Bazanson. Here they come looking for a start. This time they've got it. Belisle gets the jump off the inside pole position. Rolly McDonald in the 13 tucks it down in line in second. Carlton Roby in third. Buzzy Bazanson and the 46 Bill Zardo. Bazanson in car number 2 going to work on the 24 of Carlton Roby. Dick Belisle in the 35 beginning to pull away down the back straightaway. Belisle in the KP Enterprises Pontiac beginning to leave the field behind. Rolly McDonald runs in second. Look out, Roby gets around. Carlton Roby spins down to the inside. The 24 sitting down on the inside of the racetrack. We've got caution coming out. Yellow flag on the Speedway. Tough break for Carlton Roby. Pace car set to come in turn number 3. We'll look for a restart. Once again, Dick Belisle and Rolly McDonald. Here they come out of turn 4. Looking for a start. They've got a green. Belisle leads it in. Bazanson and McDonald leaning on each other, and Rolly McDonald goes backwards. All the way back to the number 4 spot for Rolly McDonald in the number 13. Belisle leads it. Bazanson is second. Bill Zardo, Rolly McDonald, and here's Barney McRae to the inside. McDonald slams the door on him in turn number 1. Barney McRae in car number 4 needs 1 spot to qualify. Right behind him comes Gordy Bennett in the 67. Buzzy Bazanson in car number 2 turning up the heat on your leader Dick Belisle. Belisle in the 35 shows the way in turn number 3. Bazanson running second. Bill Zardo, and here comes Barney McRae. McRae with the whole shot on the inside now. Side by side in turn 1, it's Barney McRae. He picks up the final qualified spot. McDonald trying to shut the door on Bennett all the way around and off the racetrack. Rolly McDonald tried to slam the door, but Gordy Bennett had his foot in it. The 33 of Johnson, McDonald in the 13, both underway, will stay green. Dick Belisle is your leader. Buzzy Bazanson runs in second. The 46, Bill Zardo, then Barney McRae. McRae in car number 4, the final qualifier as we reach the halfway point this time. The 21 trying to go underneath Barney McRae. The battle for the final qualified spot. LePage in the Ford. Thunderbird moves underneath. 5 laps to go this time, and Kevin LePage has the final qualified spot. 5 to go. Bezanson down to the inside for the lead. Buzzy Bezanson in the 2. They lean on each other. Belisle holds him off on the back straightaway. Dick Belisle in the 35. Bezanson in the 2. Then the 46, Bill Zardo and Kevin LePage. LePage now the final qualifier in car number 21. Three laps to go this time. Dick Belisle is your leader. Bezanson again throws it downstairs looking for a home. Bezanson really working over the leader in turn number 2. Belisle holds him off. Bezanson second. Bill Zardo and Kevin LePage with 2 laps to go. 2 to go for Dick Belisle. White flag will fly this time. It's a 2-car race at the front of the pack. The 35, Dick Belisle, Buzzy Bezanson in the 2. White flag is out. Final time for Belisle down the back straightaway. The rookie driver out of North Vassalboro, Maine, looking to get it done. Here they come out of 4. Checkered flag coming out. Dick Belisle wins it. Bezanson is second. Bill Zardo third. Kevin LePage and Marty McRae. Top 4 qualifiers. The 21, Kevin LePage, finishes in 4th. And ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner in heat number 2 from North Vassalboro, Maine, Dick Belisle, the KP Enterprises Racing Pontiac. Belisle, who came so close to victory lane on his home track, the Unity Raceway, just a few weeks ago, carrying the colors here in heat number 2 for the ACT late models, and he earns himself a spot in the Rowell Insurance 100. Third round qualifying for the Coors Tour late models now coming onto the Speedway. On the pole position for heat number 3, 36-year racing veteran, the PP Electric Oldsmobile Jean-Paul Cabana in car number 5A. Outside of Cabana comes the Locust Farms Buick Regal, car number 7 from Bar Mills, Maine, and Bob Bilodeau. Row number 2 comes the Berlin City Ford Thunderbird from Hudson, New Hampshire. Dynamite Dave Dion in car number 29 will go third. Outside of Dion, rookie driver on the American-Canadian Tour, the Hardline Logger Davis Contracting Camaro, car number 77, and Mark Lanfear. In row number 3 on the inside, a regular here at the Beech Ridge Motor Speedway, car number 34, and Bob Libby. 13 cars to start. Once again, the top 4 will qualify. Pace cars coming in. We're ready to go. 15-lap qualifier in heat number 3. Jean-Paul Cabana and Bob Bilodeau in row number 1. Dave Dion and the 77 of Mark Lanfear. Here we go. Cabana and Bilodeau look for a start. Green flag is out and we're away. Cabana on the inside has the lead down the back straightaway. Bilodeau tucks it in line in second, and here comes Dion. Dion sticks the nose of the Berlin City Ford downstairs, has to back it out. Jean-Paul Cabana, Bob Bilodeau, Dave Dion, and Bob Libby, the top 4. In the 5th spot, here comes Ralph Nason and his Dodge Daytona beginning to move up. Top 4 cars go nose to tail out of turn number 2. Cabana, your leader. Bilodeau in second, then Dion in the 29 and the 34 of Libby. Dave Dion going to the outside in turn 4. Dion trying to do it the long way around in the Berlin City Ford. He goes for the number 2 spot. Bilodeau on the inside. Dion on the outside. It's Dave Dion moving up to second place. Bob Libby in the 34 going high. Here's Ralph Nason down to the low groove. Nason in the number 10 trying to pick up the final qualified spot. 5-car battle at the front of the field. Dion going for the lead on the front straightaway. Dave Dion down low on Cabana goes to it. Cabana back to second. second. Billadu third. Libby fourth. Then Ralph Nason. Fantastic racing at the front of the pack as Dion now begins to pull away with it. John Paul Cabana holding on to second. Bob Billadu is third. Then Bob Libby. Keep an eye on the 34 of Libby. He cannot lose a spot to Ralph Nason as only the top four will transfer. Halfway down this time by, and it is all Dave Dion, the Berlin City Ford, pulling away from the field. Cabana still second. Billadu third. Libby in fourth. And Ralph Nason in car number 10. Front straightaway, Ron Benjamin in car number 27 goes around. Benjamin trying to refire the car. Caution flag coming out. Yellow flag is out just as Benjamin is able to pull away. Nine laps are complete. 9 down, 6 remaining for your leader, Dave Dion, as we look for a restart. Here they come in 4, looking for green, they've got it. Cabana trying to hold on to the outside row. Dion pulls away in turn 2. Cabana back to second. Bob Billadu, Libby, Nason, McDonald, Randall, and Rick Martin. Randy McDonald gets tagged, almost loses it, has to back out. Side-by-side battle for third and fourth. The 7 of Bob Billadu. 34, Bob Libby, right behind Ralph Nason, looking to pick up the spot. Libby on the high side, puts the fender up on Billadu. Side by side, they go down the back straightaway. Billadu on the inside, Libby on the outside, Ralph Nason, and here comes Bobby Randall. The 91, Bob Randall, beginning to roll out of the back of the pack, is moving up now. Randall to the number 6 position, going up on Nason. 2 laps to go, and it's Libby in the 34 on the outside. 2 to go. Dave Dion out in front of the field. John Paul Cabana running in second. Libby third. Billadu fourth, and here's Randy McDonald. White flag is out. Billadu trying to hold on for one more lap. Bob Billadu in car number 7, the final qualifier. Rick Martin goes around in 2. He's back underway. Checkered flag is out. Dave Dion, your winner. Cabana second. Libby third, and Bob Billadu. A strong run for the Beech Ridge Motor Speedway regulars as they take 2 out of the 4 qualified spots. And ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Berlin City Ford Thunderbird Dynamite, David Dion in car number 29. Dave Dion, on one of his favorite racetracks in New England, has that car dialed in this afternoon. Looking for his 3rd feature victory of 1989, and the Berlin City Ford is going to be tough this afternoon. Heat number 4 now coming onto the Speedway. Once again, 13 cars slated to start. Your pole sitter, the Moody Builders, Buick Regal, car number 44 from Kennebuck, Maine, the Outlaw. Jeff Stevens will go on the point. Driving car number 9 from Scarborough, Maine, it'll be Joe Bessie in a Pontiac. The 49 of Kerry Winslow, Kerry Malone in the 73, then the 56 of Andy Liu. The 07, Paul Richardson, and Russ Erlin and Mo Tweedy. Keep an eye on the back of the field. Erlin and Richardson have got a lot of road to cover. Here they come, down to the line, we've got 3. Stevens on the inside, pulling away in 2. The Outlaw has the lead in the 44. Bessie runs in second. Jim Burns going to third. Then Ricky Harrison in the 85, Bob Harrison in the 37 going at it. Back in the field, Ross Erlin beginning to make up ground in car number 8. Erlin coming out of the rear of the field now. Keep an eye on car number 8, Ross Erlin, as he pulls up. Jeff Stevens, car number 44, your leader. Joe Bessie in the number 9 running in second. Third spot to Jim Burns. And Ricky Harrison on the 85. Harrison, your final qualifier. Ricky Harrison in car number 85. With a rear view mirror full of automobiles, he cannot give up a spot. Side-by-side battle midway in the pack, the 56 of Andy Lude, Bob Harrison in the 37. Right behind them comes Russ Erlin. Erlin looking for room to race in car number 8. He can't find as they hit turn 1. Jeff Stevens out in front in car number 44. Joe Bessie all alone in the number 2 spot. Jim Burns in third, then Ricky Harrison. Ross Erlin now has got himself some open racetrack, but they go too wide in front of him one more time. Erlin, the Coors Tour champion, they're spinning in front of him. Erlin gets tagged. The 49 going around, we've got yellow. Kerry Winslow in car number 49 down on the bottom of the infield. Richardson in the 07 with some cosmetic damage on the front end of that machine. Field is crossed over and ready to go. Pace car coming in. Six laps are complete, 9 remaining for Jeffrey Stevens. Out of turn 4, the green is out and we're racing. Stevens on the inside, Joe Bessie on the outside. Jim Burns, Ricky Harrison. Bessie gets sideways and here comes Andy Lude. The 56, Andy Lude trying to move up. He's to the 3rd spot now. Joe Bessie trying to hang on the outside. Richardson showing smoke off the 07 as they race the back straightaway. Jeff Stevens, Jim Burns, Andy Lude, and Joe Bessie. Bessie in the number 9, hung up on the outside, fighting for his life down the back straightaway. Here comes Ricky Harrison down low. The battle for the final spot. It's Harrison on the inside with it. Bessie back in line in the number 5 spot. Richardson and Erlin still back in the middle of the field. Neither car is qualified, and Erlin is going backwards. Problems on the Russ Erlin car number 8. Erlin is off the pace, and he is headed for the pits. The Coors Tour champion at the back of the pack and fading. 3-wide battle, 3 cars going at it for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. The 7 of Jim Burns, 85, Ricky Harrison, then Andy Lude on the outside. Side by side, Harrison down low, Lude up high, Andy Lude looking for 2nd place in turn 4. To go for Jeffrey Stevens. Stevens out in front. Jim Burns running in 2nd. Ricky Harrison and Andy Lude the top 4. Oh, Joe Bessie gets tagged and goes around. Harrison gets into it. Bob Harrison in the 37 losing the left rear tire. Caution flag is out. Yellow flag coming out with less than 2 to go. As Joe Bessie and Bob Harrison get into it, we've got debris all over the racetrack in turn 2. 2 remaining for the outlaw, Jeff Stevens. Then it's Jimmy Burns, Ricky Harrison, Andy Lude, and Paul Richardson. Stevens has the lead, and Richardson down on the inside for the number 4 spot. Harrison going downstairs for 2nd. Burns up high with Andy Lude, 3 wide in turn 3. Andy Lude on the outside moving up. A great move by Andy Lude in the 56 as he tries to hold on. Richardson in the 07 goes to 3rd, and it is going to be close at the line. Here they come down to the stripe. Lude can't hold on to it. Kerry Winslow, whoa! The 73, Kerry Malone, Getting into the back end of Steve Henderson's car in turn 1 after the checkers. Ladies and gentlemen, let him hear it. D'Amboise, Jeff Stevens, your winner in Heat 4. Stevens has had the worst luck in the world over the last 30 days on the Coors Tour. A number of engine failures, a couple of hard crashes. But talking to him earlier on this morning, he said there'd be no better place than to break the bad luck string than at home at the Beech Motor Speedway. And Stevens gets the job done in heat number 4. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Let him hear it as he comes down in 4. Jeffrey Stevens, your winner at car number 44. Field coming down, looking for green, it's out. Roger LaPearl with a big jump in the 00 has the lead. LaPearl down the back straightaway. The 99 of Bishop Jr. Hanley, 3 wide, goes to the number 3 spot. Hanley with a daring move, and the number 72 moves up. The 68, Bob Cotton running in second, but keep an eye on Hanley. Junior Hanley down the back chute, looking to the inside, can't find the room to race. Roger LaPearl out in front and pulling away in the 00. Kelly Moore trying to battle his way from the back of the pack in the 1X. And Junior Hanley going to work on the outside. Cotton down low in the 68 and the 72 of Hanley. Junior Hanley trying to make it work on the outside. Bob Cotton holding him off in the 68. Cotton with a strong run on the inside lane. Hanley again pulling up in 4. Bob Cotton in the 68, holding off Junior Hanley. Hanley going down to the inside, a great move, has the whole shot into turn 1. Oh, what a move by Junior Hanley. Threw the fake to the outside and then drove underneath Bob Cotton for second place. Cotton now is third. The 28, Richard Thibodeau in fourth, then Steve Knowlton, Bobby Gahan, and here comes Kelly Moore. Roger LaPearl way out in front of the pack in the 00. Hanley now running in second. Cotton third, and Steve Knowlton, the 88 to the inside. They bump each other in 4. Thibodeau, car number 28, trying to hold on to it. Knowlton on the inside, pulling up on the back straightaway. Steve Knowlton going for the final spot. He's got it in turn 4. Bob Gahan right behind him, looking for 4th, and Kelly Moore in the 1X. Roger LaPearl, the 00, continues to show the way in the front of the pack. Junior Hanley closing the gap in the number 72 as the laps wind down. Bob Cotton running strong in the number 3 spot. And a 3-car battle for 4th. Steve Knowlton, Bobby Gahan, and Kelly Moore. To go for Roger LaPearl. Junior Hanley beginning to close in. Laps winding down. Hanley trying to make a run at it. The 00, LaPearl your leader. Hanley in second, then Bob Cotton and Steve Knowlton. White flag is out, 1 to go for LaPearl. Final time down the back straightaway. Roger LaPearl goes inside the lap car. Checkered flag coming out, wire to wire in heat number 5. LaPearl your winner. Hanley finishes second. Bob Cotton, Steve Dalton, Bob Gahan, and Kelly Moore. Junior Hanley came from a long way back. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner from St. Denis, Quebec. Car number 00, Roger LaPearl in heat number 5.
In the 77 car is Jeff Libby. The 9, starting down the inside grid, is Mr. Richard Pelletier to his outside. This is the 48 of Tommy Bragg. And then comes the 74 of Gary Adams. 06 right there, excuse me. Dennis Quinn, the 06, the 13 is Ed Gallant. Then comes the 74 of Gary Adams. The 51 is Kerry Anderson. The 63 is Al Roberts. The 29 car, Scott Poland back with us today. The number 60 car is Mr. Lloyd Washman, the 109 on the back. Frankie Collins, green flag flies from the start of Junior Niles. 3 abreast action in the turn 1. On the point, the number 30 car, John Boucher, leads the pace on down through. Terry Libby in the 02, running for second, trying to come down to the inside, take over that number 1 spot. All kinds of action over in turn 3. It's a car shuffle, there's spots all over the place. Everybody seems to be running. 3 cars installed out over there. The 45 refires the fire underneath him. The 20 and the 33. There, the 20 drives away. Let's hope we can get the 33. Is a bumper missing on the front of that. The 02 is your race leader, Terry Libby out of Casco, Maine. Terry Libby continues to set the pace. The 17 car pulls right up into second spot. Carol Houston out of Scarborough. Running in third right now is Bob Baroque, the 47 car. Jimmy Gendron to his back door, to the outside of him. Coming on, hard charging. It's a 90 car. The 90 of Rusty Shaw put a move on to take over that third spot, the 17. Challenging for the front spot. Heisen putting a lot of pressure on the 02 car. Mr. Terry Libby up in that front spot. Timmy Gendron drives underneath the 47, the 7. Yellow flag on the track. There's 2 cars in trouble over turn 2, the 30 car of Mr. John Boucher. The first of 2 limited sportsman features here today. The low point men are in this feature. The high point men will be back after the semi and the consolation rounds. Libby on the point, loses that position to Heisen in the 17. Libby going around, get a little bumper tag to the 90 car. Your leader loses power in the 02. The 90 car get into him and they both come around and stopped in the track. Caution comes out for them. We'll go back to the last lap. Run of the green minus these 2 who put in the back of the pack. Caution on the feet. Be running, they'll get a little help from boys in the push truck. Green flag flies one more time. Carol Heisen, the 17, continues to set the pace. Up in front with the rear mirror full of Eddie Gallant, the 13 car, the elder statesman of the group. Gary Adams, the 74, tucks it in for that third spot as Timmy Gendron, the 12, gets a little wide. He's squirrely. The 9 car tries to go underneath him. He is able to hold on to keep the car straight. Richard Pelletier in the 9 will take over that 4 spot as they exit turn 3. The 63 of Mr. Al Roberts comes underneath Gendron. Gendron hung out to try in that outside groove. Getting a little loose over there again. Roberts tries to go underneath. Gendron would love to get back to the inside. Here comes Terry Anderson. Winslow, rather. The 51 car was looking to make 3D bracelet. Gary Anderson, the 51, looking to go 3 wide. He wants to run near the front. Up front, the 17 car. Hodgson, Adams, Gallant, 3 wide nearly going into turn 1. down the backstretch. The 9-car Pelletier holds on to that 4th spot. Gendron to his outside. Somebody loses a bumper over there. It's being kicked around. Gendron and Roberts lose it on the front stretch. Caution comes to the field before someone gets nailed any harder. Evasive action being taken by everybody. Gendron in the 12 and the 63 of Al Roberts come together. Exit in turn 4. Debris up there in turn 3. There's your problems right there. Roberts had picked up that bumper from the 6th. I don't know what car, but he had picked up the bumper, fell off of somebody, and rode it underneath his car. The 17 of Carol Hodgson continues to set the pace up front. Green flag is flying. Here they come with Eddie Glant, 3rd, Anderson here, 4th, and the 9-car of Pelletier running in the 5th spot. Down the backstretch. Wheel to wheel, door to door action for that 2nd spot. Gallant, Elder Statesman in the number 13, takes over that 2nd spot. Adams, a little bit of trouble. Fishtailing sideways and everything, but 9. The Pelletier gets into him a little bit. The 74, set it down to the inside. Let's see if the 51 of Anderson can get around him to the outside. Gary Anderson, the 51. Barrel Hodgson continuing to lead the pack through turns 1 and 2. Gallant looking to the inside. Let's see if he can get the move. Gallant down to the inside, had to back out of it. There wasn't enough running room. He gets a little wide. Gary Adams comes to the inside of him. Adams takes over that 2nd spot. Gallant, drop kick back to 3rd. Anderson right there for 4th. Anderson goes to the inside. He'll go underneath Gallant. Going down the backstretch, he'll take over the 3rd spot. Gallant will try to get in. Timmy Gendron on the front stretch with some troubles. Frank Collins in the 09 also with troubles. Barrel Hodgson, all kinds of action in his mirror. Adams, Anderson, Gallant, all right there. Anderson and Adams side by side for that 2nd spot. Oh, big melee going on there. Over turn 3 is the 1 of Sprague and the 77 come together over there. Also trouble in turn 2. Everybody all over the place. The 77 and Jeff Libby drives away. The 1 car of Sprague unable to refire that one yet. John troubles over in turn 2. Hodgson and Adams on the point. Hammers are down. Adams with the advantage. Let's see. They get on them and go. Adams with the lead as they cross the strike. Gallant and Anderson come together for that 3rd spot. 3rd, 4th spot. Big bumper-to-bumper action going on there. Richard Pelletier in the 9-car slips underneath Gallant. Take over that 4th spot. Anderson in the 51 looks to the outside. Wants to put that number 51 up front. Adams continues to set the pace. The 17 of Hodgson. Oh, trouble over in turn 2. It's a 4-car, 9-car Pelletier who was running in 4th position. Does a complete 360 and everybody is moving. Anderson in the 51, around and around to the outside groove. He's trying to keep the momentum up in the 51. There's debris over in turn 2. As you can see, the 51 just run over. There's the bumper flipping around. We'll go under caution to get that debris out of turn 2 before it jumps up and bites somebody bad. Bobby Crouch has been in 7 of them. All 7 to this point. He's yet to pick up a win. However, he doesn't have a car running here today. A feature for the limiteds. Gary Adams. Carol Hodgson. New battle. Green flag comes out. Adams on the point. One more time. Takes advantage. Anderson with a 51. Slips up the inside. Eddie Glant trying to do the same with the 13. The 17 chops it down a little bit. Cuts him off. He had to back out of the throttle. Here comes the 0-1 of Mr. Alan Chapman. Looking for that 4th spot. Anderson looking to the outside with 1 lap to go. Gary Adams in the 74. 1 lap to go for the feature win here. Limited. Low point race today. Anderson in the 51 trying to get to the outside. Not going to get the job done. Gary Adams, the 74 with the win. Anderson second. Third goes to the 17 of Carol Harston. Fourth. Eddie Gallant fifth. Chapman 0-1. As Adams climbs out of the car, let's hear it for him. Let's send it trackside to Bruce Elder and the Rowell Insurance folks.
Congratulations, Gary. You've had kind of a tough year, I know, but this is certainly a fine way to end it and a great day to do it with the Rowell Insurance 100. Jennifer Rowell, nice to be with us.
Thank you. Congratulations on behalf of Rowell Insurance.
Gary, quickly, what's your plan for next year?
I really don't know. Probably going to go with the same car again next year, as far as I know right now, and try it again.
Great way to end the year.
And you're glad you kind of can't. It's hard to give up.
Great job. Jerry, back to you.
Thank you very much, Bruce.
15-lap semi-feature for the American Canadian Tour late models ready to go. Dale Quarterly and Buzzy Bezanson. Sure many of you were with us this summer when Bezanson picked up a great win in the New England 300, went the distance on tires and gas. Here they come looking for green. It is out and Quarterly leads it. Bezanson bottling at the start, drops back to the second spot. Dale Quarterly your leader. Bezanson is second, then Dick Belisle and Dave Dion on the outside. Dion in the Berlin City Ford trying to go the hard way around. He's got the number 3 spot at the line. The 29, Dave Dion. 35, Dick Belisle, and here comes Paul Richardson. The 07 beginning to work in the high groove. Richardson flying, goes high in turn 4, almost loses it. Richardson all the way to the back of the pack. Paul Richardson got in a little too hot in car number 07, and he goes all the way to the rear of the field. Quarterly, your leader in the 32. Buzzy Bezanson, Dave Dion, Dick Belisle, and J.P. Canetta. Keep an eye on those front 3 cars as Buzzy Bezanson in the number 2 begins to work on your leader. Quarterly, the rookie driver, trying to hold him off. Bezanson looking for Rookie of the Year honors. He came in with a 1-point advantage over Gord Bennett, trying to pad that gap with a win here in the semi. Bezanson going to work in car number 2. Dave Dion and Dick Belisle get together. Belisle gathers it up. Junior Hanley in the 72 has come from the back of the pack. He now is 5th. Hanley and Ricky Harrison get together. Hanley on the outside. Here's Dave Dion trying to go to work on Bezanson. Dion in the Ford Thunderbird wants a look at the outside for second place now. 32, Dale Quarterly. Bezanson in the 2 and Dion on the outside. Dynamite Dave Dion with a fender up for second, going after Dale Quarterly on the back chute. Halfway down, and here comes Dion. Dave Dion with a fender up for the lead now in turn 1. 3 cars under a blanket for the lead, and Junior Hanley gaining ground in 4th place. Dion now side by side with Quarterly. Chevy down low, the Ford up high, it's Dion by a nose at the line. Dave Dion on the outside, takes the lead down the back straightaway. Dynamite, David Dion, your new leader. Quarterly is second, Bezanson third, and here comes Hanley with 5 to go. Junior Hanley down to the inside, takes over 3rd place, gets into the back end of Dale Quarterly. Less than 5 to go, and the man on the move is Junior Hanley in car number 72. Dave Dion pulling away in the Berlin City Ford. Quarterly running second. Here's Hanley down to the inside. Junior Hanley with the whole shot in the 72. He goes to second. Hanley from dead last on the field now is second. Bezanson trying to follow him through for 3rd. He doesn't. We've got 2 to go. with a strong run. He goes to the number 4 position. Quarterly all the way back to 5th. White flag is out with 1 to go. Final time down the back straightaway. Looking for the second jewel in the Triple Crown. Coming down to the line. Checkered flag is out. Dave Dion wins the semi. Hanley is second. Bezanson, Harrison, and Quarterly. And a strong run here on the semi as he gets it done on the outside lane. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Let's hear it for Dion as he returns the colors. Car number 29, your winner. 5 cars to qualify. Consi round number 1, looking for a start in 4. Green is out into racing. Randy McDonald off the outside, pole position, has the lead in the 01. Donald Beech in the 80. The 50 of Bobby Gahan and Mike McKenzie in the 02. Bishop in the 99 spinning on the front straightaway up against the dirt pile. Refires the car, he'll rejoin. Randy McDonald pulling away from the pack. Donald Beech in the 80 is second, and a side-by-side race for third. Bobby Gahan gets hit from behind. Cars stacking up. Everybody holds onto it. Here comes Gord Bennett, the 67, beginning to work. Gord Bennett in the number 67 Buick. Right in the thick of the battle for Rookie of the Year. He has got to get moving. He needs 4 spots to qualify. We've got trouble in turn number 2, and the yellow is out. Rolly McDonald involved in it, and the 27 of Ron Benjamin. They bring out the caution. 3 laps are complete as we look for a restart this time. Randy McDonald leading them down in turn number 4, looking for a start. They've got green. Trouble on the back chute. Bishop, McDonald, Bobby Randall. Russ Erwin is involved in it. Caution flag is out. Yellow flag flying for a multi-car pileup. Gary Pulsifer involved. Gord Bennett. Here's the 91 of Bobby Randall coming back on, minus much of the right-hand side cosmetic work. Russ Erwin back underway. The 28 of Richard Thibodeau. And I believe it's the Gord Bennett, car number 67, over the bank in turn 3. Field coming down, looking for a start. Green flag is out, and McDonald is away. Bob Gahan trying to follow him into the second spot. He's got it. Theed spinning in the face of the field. Rolly McDonald and Claude Leclerc in it. Bob Gahan as well, and we've got yellow out. Caution flag flying. Here they come in 4, looking for a restart. One more time. The green is out. They've got it, and George Libby does not catch it. Libby with problems on the number 14. That car shut down and did not come to life. Bobby Gahan almost off the racetrack in the number 50, and Russ Erwin is up to second. Randy McDonald in the 01. Erwin in car number 8. Then Bob Gahan and Gary Pulsifer. The 28 of Pulsifer, 91, Bob Randall, and the 11 of Claude Leclerc. Only 5 will qualify. Randall in the 91 has the final spot. Bob Randall in car number 91 in the final qualified position as they hit turn number 3. McDonald leads. Erwin second, Gahan in third. LeClaire gaining ground in car number 11. Randall, the final qualifier. LeClaire trying to reel it in. Randy McDonald, Russ Irwin, and Bob Gahan halfway down for the top 3 drivers. Working around the lapped automobile of Dave Lebrecht. Randy McDonald in the AC Delco Buick holding on to the lead. Russ Irwin in second. The 50 of Bob Gahan third. Randall and Pulsifer get together. Pulsifer spinning, and he is out of the number 4 spot. Yellow flag. Bob Randall in the 91 trying to move underneath Gary Pulsifer, and around he went. Here they come, the green flag flies. Erlin on the outside, challenging Randy McDonald. Head-to-head battle down the back straightaway. Erlin with a fender out in front in car number 8. McDonald battling back on the inside. Wheel to wheel they go in turn 4. Russ Erlin on the outside has the lead. Erlin, the 89 Coors Tour champion, trying to come from behind and win the consolation round. McDonald keeps a fender up on the inside. Now Erlin pulls away. Russ Erlin, your leader. McDonald second. Bob Gahan third. Bobby Randall fourth, and Claude LeClaire. LeClaire in the 11 trying to hold off Jimmy Burns. Top 5 to qualify. 2 laps to go. Burns in the 7 trying to go to the inside line. LeClaire in the 11 trying to hold on. Burns in the 7 sideways in turn 2, and LeClaire pulls away from it. White flag is out. 1 lap remaining for Russ Erlin. Final time down the back straightaway. Erlin leads it. McDonald is second. Bob Gahan and Bobby Randall. Checkered flag coming out. Russ Erlin, your winner. McDonald comes home in second. Bobby Gahan, Bob Randall, and Claude LeClaire, the 5 qualifiers. Claude LeClaire qualifies in 5th spot. 22 cars to start, only 5 to qualify. Barney McRae in car number 4, your early leader. Andy Lude, the 56 is second. Blair Bissett, then Kelly Moore and Ralph Nason. Nason in the 10, trying to hold on the outside. Racing Ralph Nason in the Dodge Daytona, dropping back. He now is in the 5th spot. Derek Lynch, the 18-year-old rookie in car number 15, trying to move up. Problems on the Marty LeBlanc car number 8. Ralph Nason is on the move on the outside. The Dodge Daytona challenging for 3rd. Side-by-side battle for the number 3 spot. The 65, Blair Bissett. Trouble on the back chute. Carlton Roby in it with Henderson. 2 cars up against the wall. Another car spinning. The Bob Santos machine, who are under yellow. Pace cars coming in on the back straightaway. McRae and Lou. Nason and Bissett. Moore and Derek Lynch as they're set for green, and it's out. Barney McRae on the inside. Ralph Nason trying to follow him through for second. Right behind the 1X, Kelly Moore. Moore as Andy Lude is hung up on the high groove. Joe Bessie in car number 9 picks up the final spot. 56, Andy Lude trying to hang on to that high groove. Kelly Moore trying to go underneath in the 1X for third. Lude giving it a hard ride on the outside, but he can't hold on. Moore goes underneath. Kelly Moore now third. Joe Bessie goes to fourth, and Lude all the way back to the number 5 spot. 56, Andy Lude, the final qualifier. Barney McRae shows the way at the front of the field. Ralph Nason in second and Kelly Moore. Moore going to the outside in turn 1. Kelly Moore in the 1X is ready to roll down the back straightaway. Moore in the V6 Buick Regal wants a look on the outside of Ralph Nason's Dodge Daytona. Halfway down, and here comes the 1X. Nason down low in car number 10. Kelly Moore up high in the 1X, leaning on each other in turn 3. Nason holding on to it. Kelly Moore now down to the inside, trying to make the move. Nason shuts him down in turn 3. Keep an eye on the 10 and the 1X as they go on it for second and third. Barney McRae, Ralph Nason, Kelly Moore, Joe Bessie, and Andy Lude, the top 5. Moore again wants a look on the outside in turn 1 and 2. Nason down low, Kelly Moore pulling up on the outside. Wheel to wheel, they go in turn number 3. Moore on the outside of the 1X goes for it. Kelly Moore has second. He goes after Barney McRae for the lead now. Kelly Moore in the 1X. 2 laps to go, and it's a drag race. Moore with the lead at the line. Kelly Moore in the 1X, down the back straightaway. Moore has it. McRae back to second. Ralph Nason, Joe Bessie, Andy Lude, and the white flag coming out. Final time down the back chute, and Kelly Moore is pulling away. Checkered flag coming out. Kelly Moore wins it in the 1X. McRae is second. Nason third. Joe Bessie and Andy Lude. Outstanding drive for the Gardner Levitt Buick, car number 1X. Consolation round number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Kelly Moore. Kelly Moore waited his turn in the V6 Buick, then went to the outside and took no prisoners. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? A round of applause for your winner, Moore in the 1X.
Wayne Poland in trouble in the 4 car, has to get, pulls it down to the inside. Wayne Poland off the pace in the 4 car. Down the back stretches, Beaver Naughton in the lead with Don Tapley Jr. For second, Butch Buzzell is third. Rob Herrick fourth. Fifth goes to Gelinas with both fenders banged up already. Gary Hopper the 7th. Sixth to the 3 of Lance Graffam in the 8th slot. Don Colbert in 9th. Rob Herrick in the 86th, going up around to the outside. Wants to take on that number 2 spot as they exit turn 4 rather. Rob Herrick in the number 2 slot. Tapley hangs on for third. Buzzell on the move, trying to get that third position. The 21 of Gelinas right there knocking on the door also. Tapley with his mirror full of Buzzell and Gelinas. Side-by-side action in the turn 1. Buzzell on the outside. Caution to the field as Rick Frenette, the 54, loses it over there in turn 3 and 4, along with Ken McLeod. IROC Z Camaro from Pape Chevyland down pit road. The lineup is ready to go racing. Walsh looks over the field. Naughton on the point with a slight advantage. Let's see if he gets to go. Green flag flies. Rob Herrick in second. Butch Buzzle in third. And Don Tapley Jr. in fourth. Kevin Jelena from the 21 is in fifth. Up the inside comes Lance Graffam in the 3 car, trying to take over that 7th spot. Herrick on the hammer, big time in the 86, going for the lead. Buzzle trying to hold Herrick to the outside. Buzzle goes to the inside, wants to take over that number 2 position as they head through turns 3 and 4 down the front stretch. Herrick with a slight advantage as they cross the stripe that time by. Not Buzzle had the advantage right now. Oh, Buzzle had to back off. There's Stevie Winslow in trouble in the number 11 as they all get around lap traffic. The 24 car. Tinker Dougherty, the 24 car today. He gets into problems over there. That's Barry Babb, we understand, in the 14 car today, replacing Chris Rule at the back of the pack right now. Barry Babb, Stevie Winslow in the 11 car, he's off the pace of the Budweiser machine. Danny Bubba. Butch Buzzle off the pace in the 89, the Haviland Special, as Rob Herrick takes the 86. Ryan take over that front spot away from Beaver Knott. Beaver Knott and Rob Herrick. Beaver Knott and Rob Herrick. Big run going for the lead. Knott and Herrick and Jelinas. Jelinas up the inside, taking over that second spot away from the Herrick as they go through turns 1 and 2. Scott Johnson, the 61, in trouble, as is Donnie Moss, the 75, over in the 410. Other cars off the pace. Donnie Colbert, the 16, over the 2-turn. Moss setting in between 3 and 4. Caution comes to the field. Caution on the field. Donnie Moss unable to refire the 75 car. Lights are out on that beautiful IROC Z pace car. Hopper and Culprit join back up at the rear of the field. Dutton and Jelinas ready to do battle as they creep through turns 3 and 4. Watching the flagman Eddie Walsh, watching for that green flag. Jelinas on the hammer first, Dutton right back on with him. Here they come. Green flag flies across the stripe, dead even. A little push and shove as they head into turn 1. Whoa, Terry Brown in trouble with the 44. Takes it all the way to Sandbank, able to hold under it. He'll be coming back out. Something happened to that young fella. Beaver Naughton, Jeff Morgan, Rob Herrick. Lance Graffam, here comes the 113 of Mike Mayetta Jr. Don Tapley and Dave Fechtow. All right there, running a tight battle for that 4th spot. Caution on the track one more time. Jelinas in the 21, up against the wall on the backstretch over in turn 3. Jelinas having trouble with the 21. He shuffled back into the pits. Rob Herrick and Lance Graffam, Mike Mayetta Jr. and Don Tapley Jr., the juniors in the 3rd row. Green flag flies. Beaver Knott with a big advantage as they come down the front stretch. Herrick trying to shut the door to the 70 of Jeff Morgan to take over that 2nd spot. Down the back chute we go. Side by side, door handle to door handle. Herrick and Morgan side by side. They continue right to a wreck. for that second spot. Herrick with a slight advantage, exiting turn 2. Mayetta trying to get up in that third spot, unable to shut the door. Morgan slips down to the inside, takes over that third spot. Mayetta in 4th, Beckdow in 5th. Tobias, the 42, little leaning on the 68 of Haynes, takes over that 6th spot. McLeod trying to get up through the pack. Remember, Tobias is only 6 points behind. He's looking to get up front right now. He may have the job done if they finish the way they are. 6 cars ahead of the 28 McLeod. Tobias letting it all hang out in the 42. Second place. That's like kissing your sister. He's going for number 1. Here comes McLeod working over the 5 of Roberts. Dave Beckdow loses the 54. Backs it down into turn 1. Everything is okay. He should be driving away. Rick Frenette goes down a lap on the backstretch wall. That's the 61 of Scott Johnson. He's got problems. Just a break Frenette needed. Beaver Naughton and Rob Herrick. Rob Herrick trips sideways. Naughton on the go, has the advantage. Jeff Morgan comes underneath. 3 wide into turn 1. Bradley puts a 2 out in the 3rd groove, trying to get the hard way around. McLeod needs to get a few positions to take over this lead, continue with this lead, I should say. Tobias up into 5th place now in the 42. Even on Jeff Morgan, Rob Herrick and Mike Manny, top 4 cars. Here comes Tobias in the 42. He needs some qualifying position. McLeod now sets the 28 out to the outside. He wants to gain and wants to gain big time. McLeod looking to pick up at least 7 points over Tobias. Change that. Tobias looking to pick up 7 points over McLeod. That would give him the championship. Tobias right on the bumper. Mayetta pushing and tugging. Wayne Poland off the pace in the 4 one more time. Here comes Lance Craft in the 3. Rob Herrick hung out to dry on the outside tank and back up around as far as he needs. The 70, Jeff Morgan leans on him a little bit. Dave Beckdow comes underneath him. 3 wide into turn 1. Tobias looking for racing room. He'd better look in his mirror because here comes McLeod. McLeod needs to finish within 3 positions of Tobias. If McLeod can finish within 3 positions of Tobias, the championship will be his. Right now he's 4 behind. Tobias looking good. The 14, Barry Babb in trouble over in turns 1 and 2. Barry Babb stalled up between turns 1 and 2. The leaders go around, they'll put him down a lap. Naughton continues to set the pace. They're really bunched up. Tobias pushing Mayetta around each and every lap. Caution to the field as Barry Babb unable to refire the 14. Caution on the field. Chris Donnie Culprit rather than the 16 loops. Does a complete 360 over in turn 4. Babb in the 14 refired that and got back on the track. Here we go, we're ready for green flag action. Morgan on the jump. Green comes out. Jeff Morgan to the front. Beaver Naughton in 2nd. Beckdow in 3rd. Tobias now in 5th. Looking for running room. McLeod looking for running room. Tobias moves the 42 car. up into a battle for that third and fourth position, fourth and fifth position. Morgan really running good up front. Takes it all the way to the front. 3, 6, 8, 10 car lengths all by itself. Not in second. Maeda in third. Beckdow in fourth. Then comes Gary Smith and Kevin DeBias. DeBias would like to get around that 78 because McLeod is right there. Right now, if they finished, it would be a tie for the points, I'm afraid. Co-championships, that's what we need. Beckdow gets a little bite on the 78, gets it back up around, up beside the 113, running for that third spot. DeBias able to move up around a little bit also, hoping that Beckdow can keep the hammer down the 78 and keep going on towards the front. Oh, DeBias in trouble in the 42. Caution on the field. Caution on the field as the 11th, Steve Winslow in trouble over there. Stevie Winslow in trouble in the 11. He's able to drive away. Lights are on the Pape Chevrolet Camaro. Saturday Wells give the signal. We're going to go back to racing this time by. McLeod really get his work cut out for him now from the back. One more time. 5 laps left to go. Morgan on the point. Beaver Nutton is outside. They come around together this time. Green flag flies. Mike Maeda Jr. slips right up the inside, takes over third. Herrick in fourth, Beaver Nutton in third. Morgan continues to set the pace up front. DeBias hung out the outside. The green and black machine, the McLeod, he's trying to gain some ground, get up there. He needs to get within 3 car lengths. He's having a little bumper tag with Danny Buba. Lance Graffin blocks him. Long ways to go. There'll be but 2 laps to go next time by. Jeffrey Morgan being shown the signal from Stade de Walls, but 2 laps to go. Young Mike Maeda in second, Beaver Nutton in third. And there's DeBias looking to just finish where he is now. He can win this track championship. Kevin DeBias in the 42. Don't mean to take away the thunder from Jeff Morgan, but that's a big accomplishment. 1 lap to go for Jeffrey Morgan out of Scarborough, Maine. Young Maeda in the bridesmaid seat. Second place. Oh, trouble over there in turn 4. 3, hell, that's 2. Let's see if DeBias is through it. Let's see where McLeod right on his back door. McLeod gonna finish right behind him. That'll hand the McLeod. That'll hand the championship to McLeod by 4 points, folks. Unofficially, DeBias picks up 2 more points. The track championship goes to McLeod. Unofficially by 4 points. Brad Layton in trouble over in turn 2. Jeffrey Morgan, your winner in the Rowell Insurance, 38 for 4th. Limited Sportsman Division Track Championship goes to none other than Ken McLeod in the 28. Do that melee over there in the turn 2. DeBias had it pretty well locked up. There he is, displaying the colors out of 4 turn. The number 70 out of Scarborough, Jeffrey Morgan. Let's send it trackside to Bruce Elder and the fine folks from Rowell Insurance.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Jeff. Your second win. You did it in a convincing way, and certainly your birthday's today. Hey, what a birthday present, and a nice day to do it. The Howell Insurance people here with us this afternoon, and Jennifer Howard, nice to have you with us.
Congratulations from Rowell Insurance. Happy birthday.
Great job, Jeff. Looks good for next year. 2 wins this year, and you've overcome a lot of hard luck, so you got to feel pretty good.
I'm looking for next year to be my best year. I'm looking to win this points championship.
Fantastic. That's the positive attitude to have. Good job.
We'll turn in the old car and build a fresh new one, and we'll see how she goes.
Good luck to you. Jerry, back to you.
Pace cars coming in turn number 3. We're ready to go. Jim Burns and Derek Lynch. Burns, the veteran out of Winslow, Maine. Lynch, the 18-year-old rookie from Norwood, Ontario, Canada. Field is set. Here they come in turn number 3 and 4, looking for a green flag start. Coming down, green is on, we're racing. Jim Burns leads it in car number 7. The 15 of Derek Lynch runs in second. Blair Bassett third. Rick Martin to 4th place. Martin in the 14. Then the 08 of Mo Tweedy. Four-car breakaway at the front of the pack. Jim Burns in the 7. The 15 of Derek Lynch. Then Blair Bassett and Rick Martin. Burns leads them down out of 4. Lynch going to the outside to challenge. Beginning to roll on the outside in the number 33. The Beech Ridge track champion trying to make ground on the outside. Johnson on the move in the green and white number 33. He goes to the number 6 spot. Jim Burns, your leader. Here comes Derek Lynch. Lynch in the 15, the 65 of Blair Bassett. Rick Martin, Art Beam, and Johnson. Top 5 cars under a blanket down the back straightaway. Johnson in the 33 makes it a 6-car battle. Derek Lynch running hard on the outside, trying to move up on Jim Burns for the lead. Burns on the inside of the 7. The 15 of Lynch on the outside. Blair Bassett, Rick Martin, Art Beam, and Johnson. Lynch slipping high in turn 4, moving back. Blair Bassett goes to second in the 65. Art Beam is third, and now Lynch trying to hang on the outside. The 33, Mike Johnson, going down to the inside. He runs in 5th place. 3 rows of 2 as now Blair Bassett will challenge on the outside. Great racing at the front of the pack. Bassett up high, challenging Jimmy Burns for the lead. We're halfway done. Burns by inches at the line that time. Blair Bassett on the outside. The 69 of Art Beam, then Johnson, Martin, and Lynch. Bassett can't make it stick up high. Art Beam goes underneath for 2nd place. Mike Johnson, the 33, follows him through. He goes to the number 3 spot. Johnson with a great run from the back of the pack, but he is still 2 spots short. Mike Johnson wants a look on the outside. The 33 beginning to move in turn 2. Johnson on the outside, going after Art Beam for 2nd place. Right behind the number 14 of Rick Martin. 1 car off the back straightaway, over the bank in turn 3. The 7 of Jim Burns, 69, Art Beam, and here comes Johnson. Mike Johnson on the outside. Trying to challenge Jimmy Burns now for the lead. 3-car shootout down the back straightaway. Only the winner moves on. Burns, your leader. Art Beam, Mike Johnson, Rick Martin, Blair Bassett, and Derek Lynch. Johnson rim rides on the outside, puts a fender up on Burns. Wheel to wheel down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Burns on the inside. Johnson on the outside. White flag is out. Final lap, and it's anybody's ball game in turn 2. The 7 of Jim Burns. 33, Mike Johnson. Art Beam, Rick Martin. Checkered flag is out. Here they come down to the line. It's going to be too close to call. wait for the word from scoring. An absolute finish at the line. We'll wait for the official word. Ladies and gentlemen, B feature win will go to car number 7, Jimmy Burns, by inches at the start-finish line. Burns with a spectacular drive at the front of the pack, fought off no less than 4 different challengers. And Jim Burns wins the last chance B feature. He'll get the option to go on into the main event. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the field is set for the Rowell Insurance 100.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as twilight's last gleaming, whose frost bright and bright stars through the perilous night all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
God bless America. Gentlemen, prepare your cars for competition. The officials for today's Rowell Insurance race are the Chief Technical Inspector, Stan Meserve. The Chief Steward is Francis Wilder. Chief Scorer, Dr. Gordon Nielsen. The Assistant Starter, Mike Wilder. Handicapper, Scott Wheeler. Administrative Director, Dalla Hart. Marketing Director, John Casey. Registration, Luana Wilder and Diane Meserve. Statistician is David Paris. Sean?
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Thank you very much, Sean Chandler. Paul Johnson joins up at the rear of the field. His car will be numbered 36 today. Paul Johnson driving the Riverside Trailer and Winnebago Buick. Car number 36. As the cars take the traditional pace lap, they peel off, ready to go for this beautiful Rowell Insurance 100 lapper. Special thank goes out to Marjorie Parker, PR and media director of the tour, for all her assistance she's shown to us for these 3 great MAC Tour races this year. Pace car down pit road. Maeda ready to do battle with Dale Quanley. Lets it all hang out across the line. Quanley with a bumper out in front. Trouble up in turn 3 already. Richardson in the 07 loops it around. LaPearl, he keeps it running. 07 of Paul Richardson about to go a lap down as we stay in the green. Randy McRae fighting for that 3rd spot now with Glenn Cusack in the news. Mike Maeda opens himself up about a 4-car length lead over Dale Quanley. Randy McRae moving up a little by little, trying to take over that full advantage, take over that number 3 spot. They continue the dogfight for that 3rd place. Meanwhile, up front, Mike Maeda opens up a little bit more of an advantage over Dale Quanley in the number 32 car out of Rockland, Massachusetts. Maeda with about a 15-car length lead down the backstretch. Quanley in 2nd. McRae in third now. He pulls up beside Quarley a little bit more. Let's see if he can hold on. Unable to stay up there. Cusack climbs right back up on the rear bumper. Quarley one more time. Crashing on the field. Someone into the backstretch wall. Someone into the backstretch wall. Bob Belladune, the number 7 HB Hood Locust Fire Machine, takes a vicious bump into the rear stretch wall. Safety crew quickly over to check him out. Bob Belladune takes a vicious bump into that rear wall over there. Word is from the officials that the driver is okay. That's good news. Bob Belladue is okay over there. Driver is okay. Bob Belladue is okay. The equipment is totally stove up. Took a vicious hit right into our sponsor's advertisement over there, the Rowell Insurance sign. Randall showing signs of smoke from his car. Looks like perhaps that left front tire is flat on the 91. He'll be headed in the pit road. He's dogging the pace car around. Red Dog Backham turns out the lights on the pace car. He pulls away. He'll be ducking down pit road. Mike Maeda, former track champion here at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway, and Dale Quarley, the motorcycle racing champ, to his outside as they come side by each through turn 3 and 4. Green flag flies from Holland. Through turns 1 and 2, down the backstretch. Maeda, Quarley, McRae, Cusack, Zano, Belial, Yellow on the field. 3 or 4 cars into the backstretch wall. Yellow to the field. Kerry Winslow in the 49. Steve Knowlton in the 88. Yellow on, Randy McDonald drives away. Cotton. It appears that Bob Cotton in the 68 car. Stevie Knowlton in the 88. Winslow in the 49. Slapped the backstretch wall. If you haven't seen a video of these races, I know you saw it once and you think you can remember it, but take it home and watch it again. It's very good. We have had the opportunity to watch most all the races filmed this year here. I'm sure you can still get a copy of that if you put your order in through Bill and this charming little lady down there. Bonnie McRae and Glenn Cusack to their back door. Maeda with the advantage out of the turn. McRae fills that second spot real quickly. Quarley maybe hung out to dry. Belzano up underneath him down the backstretch. Here comes Kevin LePage also. Another one there. Oh, Cusack loses it out over turn 3. Doesn't hit nothing. He has the car refined. Will join right back up to the rear of the field. A tough break for young Glenn Cusack. Up front, Maeda continues to lead. Bonnie McRae in second place. Belzano in third. Fourth to Kevin LePage. Fifth to Bezenson. Sixth to Zano. Here comes Dynamite Dave Dion in the Ford. Dion in the move. Oh, on the backstretch. Claude Leclerc loops the number 11. Trouble in the backstretch is another car completely tore up into the wall. Bobby Gahan also into the backstretch wall, I believe. Appears to be the number 9 car of Joe Bessie right here out of Scarborough. He's out of the car. Bobby Gahan also into the backstretch wall. As the 69 gets his repairs, Art Bean, he drives on the way. McDonald in the 01, getting left side rubber. Jeff Stevens, change some right side rubber. They'll go back out and join up at the rear of the pack. Word from the safety crew is that both drivers are okay. You can see the 50, Bobby Gahan out of Barrington, New Hampshire, being cradled back to the pits behind the all the used car wrecker and the Mayetta wrecker. The boys are on the hammer big time, hardly giving the pace car time to get out of the way. John Halbert gives them the green. They are on the green one more time. Mayetta, McCray, LePage, Shadow, Dion, Bajensen. Dave Dion trying to move up into that 4th spot on the outside. Here comes Jean-Paul Cabana, the P&P Electric number 5. Dion not getting the bite he wanted. Bajensen right back up underneath him. Dogfight going for that 5th and 6th spot. Back in 7th and 8th is Waddley and Cabana. Ross Ellen right there trying to sort things out, see which way everybody's going to go up front. Dion gets the hammer down big time, moves it all the way up into 4th position. Chevy, Ford. The traditional rivalry between Chevrolet and Ford going on up front. Chevrolet with the front 2, Ford with the next 2. It's Mayetta, McCray, LePage, Dion up front. Cabana still trying to move around Dale Qualley in the 5. Paul Richardson, the 07, he comes on around. Here comes Kelly Moore also on the 1X. The guy delivered machine, Dick Belisle, loses it. Kelly Moore into the wall in turn 4. The car was just starting to move really fine. That takes away any chance of his victory probably today. Kelly Moore just getting the hammer down. The tires warmed up. It was moving real fine. Dick Belisle loses traction in the 35. Kelly Moore into the number 4 turn wall. Kelly Moore taking a tough lick into turn 1 wall, turn 4 wall. Here they come. Let's see if John throws it. Green flag is out for Mayetta. Oh, McCray almost loses it. That's the 21 of LePage. Slips up into 2nd. Dion trying to take over that 3rd spot. Dion takes over 3rd. McCray being drop kicked back to 4th. Zano trying to close the door and hold him out of that 4th spot. Let's see if he can get the job done. Mayetta, LePage, Dion, Bonnie McCray and Bill Zano, Buzzy Bajensen, Russell, Cabana, Quanley, Richardson, Belisle, 3 wide, down the front stretch. Ricky Harrison tried to, into turn 1 wall, frontwards and then backwards and then into turn 1 again. Harrison, they gave him room to the inside, was unable to complete the pass before he got tapped and spun into the turn 1 wall. In the NE Construction number 85, Ricky Harrison. Safety crew will be checking him out to make sure everything's okay. John Paul Cabana in 8th. Dale Quadley in 9th. Dick Belisle in 10th. Paul Richardson 11th. 34 Bob Livingston. 12th. Grayson Ralph Nason in 13th. Mr. Hanley in 14th. 15th is Roger Lepereux. Here we go. LePage trying to take over up front. I don't think he realizes that's the way to go. It's a non-stop. LePage talked them into a fast start. Here they come. Cross the line, man, with a slight advantage. That's the way it should be. Through the turn. Maeda, LePage, Dion, Zano up the inside, taking over that 4th spot. Ross Early coming right along with him. And Chevy, Ford, side by each. The 2 Thunderbirds are ready for that 2nd spot. LePage drops back in behind Dion for 3rd. Unable to get the job done on the outside. He'll follow through in 3rd for a ways. Let the tires get hit back up. The next battle side by each is John Paul Cabana and Ronnie McRae back there. Ronnie McRae being drop-kicked backwards in that 2nd groove. Maeda withstanding the challenges so far up front. Dynamite Dave Dion on his rear bumper. He'll be watching him hard and working him over. Trying to get him to make a mistake. Down the backstretch they go. Dion right up on him. Maeda goes into the turns a little bit deeper. Maeda, Dion, LePage, Zado, Erlin up to 4th, 5th now. Cabana takes over that 6th spot. Buzzy Bezanson in 7th, 8th goes to McRae. 25 laps down. 25 laps down. 75 to go. Ross Erlin in the 8 car looking to the outside. You saw Bezanson going to Cabana. Now Dion looking to the outside of Maeda up front. Erlin takes over the 4th spot. Up front is the Ford of David Dion trying to get around the Camaro of Maeda holds the advantage through turns 3 and 4 as they head out on the front stretch. The cars are nearly side by side into turn 1. Their door handle. Down the back stretch. Dion pulls out in front ever so slightly. Maeda stays right with him through the turns. Dion has the horsepower out of the turn. Has the car nearly out front. Maeda drives right back up underneath it one more time. Dion will have the power this time to take over that number 1 spot. Now it's Dion, Maeda, LePage, Ross Erlin, Bezanson trying to go around Zano for that 5th spot. Cabana showing a little smoke as he lets off going into turn 1. Bezanson trying to go around the rookie Zano. Here comes Ross Erlin. He's putting the move on Kevin LePage for that 3rd spot. Door handler for positions 2 and 3 and 4 rather. Erlin has a half a car length out in front of LePage. He's going to take over that 3rd spot. Back for 5th and 6th is Bezanson trying to get that position away from Zano. Belisle underneath McRae, taking over that 8th spot. Here comes Bob Libby trying to do the same. Junior Hanley coming underneath McRae also. Up front, they continue to run single file. Dave Dion with about a 5-car length advantage over Mike Maeda. Then comes Ross Erlin, Kevin LePage, back about 20-car length. Zano and Bezanson still running side by side. Bezanson takes over that spot as Cabana puts the pressure on from the rear door. Cabana also goes around Zano. He's going to take over that 6th spot. Up front, Ross Erlin making the charge. He's going for spot number 2. Erlin, 7-time winner in the Tour. Maeda almost overdrove it in turn 1. Now it's Dion, Erlin, Maeda, and LePage. Back ways to Bezanson and Cabana. Andy Lute takes a doobie drywall machine down pit row. He got troubles in that machine. Up front, Dave Dion continues to set the pace. Ross Irwin trying to reel him in. They continue to hold the distance. Maeda in third, LePage fourth, Rosenson in fifth. Cabana moves all the way up into sixth, almost. Oh, somebody just detonates an engine. Looks like Roger LaPearl, the 00. Roger LaPearl detonates an engine in the 00 going into turn one. Caution to the field, as there is probably lubricants on the track. Bosch Sparkplug promoting the Rookie of the Year. Standings here for the Actua. Buzzy Bazenskin in the number 2 car, currently running in the 5th spot, leads with 200 points. Rod Bennett behind him with 199. Then Bill Zotto in the 46 is in third. The proverbial Ford Chevrolet battle. Dion on the hammer first. Here we go, folks. Maeda trying to hold on to that second spot. Trying to shut Erlen on the outside. Has the job done right now. Let's see if he can continue. Dion opens up about a 1-car length advantage going into turn 3. Erlen back up around Maeda. Has the nose on in front. Dead even as he crosses the stripe. Dave Dion, Mike Maeda, Russ Hill and Buzzy Bazenskin now up in the 4th. LePage has dropped back to 5th. 6 goes to Cabana. Dion slipping off a wide. Gotta be careful. Maeda will be up underneath him in a heartbeat if he gets out there again. Here comes Bazenskin looking for the racing room up the inside. Still for that second spot is door handle racing. Maeda and Erlen running side by side. This time by it'll be 45 laps down. 45 are down. 45 to go and 55. 45 down, 55 to go. For you folks on the bench, 55 laps to go. Dion, Erlen takes over that second spot from Maeda. Bazenskin in 4th. 5th goes to LePage. 6th to Junior Hanley. Hanley on the move now in the Hanley Enterprises Camaro. Junior Hanley reeling in the race leaders little by little. Bobby Levy doing a fine job of Beech Ridge regular right here. Running in that 7th spot. 8th goes to Dick Belisle. 9th is Jean-Paul Cabana. Mighty McRae, the Rowell Insurance machine back in 10th. On the outside, that's Paul Richardson in the 01, trying to get up around Jimmy Burns. He's been in and out of the fence lots of times, made some adjustments. Buzzy Bazenskin really putting the heat on Mike Maeda now for that 3rd spot. It's halfway, this time by 50 down and 50 to go. Halfway to the leader, halfway to Mr. Dave Dynamite Dion. The Ford Chevrolet battle continues up front. Dion in the Ford, Erlen in the Chevy, running 1 and 2. Maeda in the Chevy. 3rd, Bazenskin in the Chevrolet. 4, Hanley in the Chevrolet. 5th, 6th comes another Ford of Kevin LePage. Bazenskin really putting the pressure on Maeda, working him to the outside, to the inside, trying to get him to make a mistake. He wants to slip by any way he can. Bazenskin, one top customer, the winner of the Thompson Machine 300 here earlier in June. Erlen running a little bit closer to our leader now. He's up within a car length of Dave Dion. Let's see if he can reel him in all the way and really make a 2-car race out of this. They pulled quite a distance on the third place car, Maeda. They've got a 25 car length lead over him. Dion opens it back up to 2 car lengths as they head into 3. Erlin circling the tracks real wide, keeping the RPMs up in that number 8 motion machine. Dion. He's kind of hanging to that outside groove, but he's watching the mirror. He knows that Erlin's got a kick there to fill the hole. Erlin trying each and every lap. He circles it real wide. Look at him gain the RPMs down the front stretch. Dion goes a little wide. Erlin wants to get up there, unable to get in that position. Maeda, Bezanson, now Junior Hanley has caught those guys. The tight battle is now for that 3rd, 4th, and 5th spot. Maeda goes a little wide, but Zenson wants to go underneath, unable to fill the hole. Back a little further in the back is Kevin LePage, Bob Libby, and Dick Belisle. Bob Libby, Doggy, Kevin LePage down the backstretch. Dick Belisle trying to get up in there. He does a little wiggling there. Libby, you look good hanging in that groove. Here comes Cabana, Barney McRae, Paul Richardson. The rest of the boys say, tight battle go. Here comes Paul Richardson up around Barney McRae trying to take over that position. Richardson armed to the outside of the Rowell Insurance number 4 McRae. The Dawsman Resort number 07. Door handler. They're trying to reel in the 5A of Jean-Paul Cabana. They continue side-by-side racing. Richardson with a little bit of advantage going into 3 out of 3 and 4. Real close, McRae with the advantage as they go down across. Barney McRae opens it back up. Richardson may have to settle back in the groove. Unable to run that second groove and get the advantage on McRae. Stays right out there though. McRae with a full advantage nearly as they cross the stripe. They're hanging right on the rear door of Jean-Paul Cabana on the P&P Electric number 5A. Richardson right up beside him one more time into turn 3. Richardson and McRae continue that dogfight in the back of the pack. Up front, Dave Dion starting to put the laps onto some of the slower cars. Russ Erlin still about 3 car lengths behind. Mike Maeda about 25 car lengths behind him. He has about a 5 car length advantage over the 72 of Junior Hanley. Then comes the 2 of Buzzy Bezanson. Kevin LePage in the 21. Trouble over in turn 3 and 4. The 33 of Mike Johnson to the outside. To the inside is the 2 of Glenn Cusack. Yellow flag to the field. Caution on the field. Caution out for the number 33 that was sitting high, wide, and handsome in the number 3 turn. He'll be going to the rear. As we cross the cars over up front, Dynamite Dave Dion in the Ford. Together, they're looking good. Dion on the hammer, Erlin right with him. Here they come, Dion with the slight advantage. Mike Maeda slips up to the inside of Erlin this time. He'll try to hang him out to dry. Let's see if Maeda can get the job done on the inside. Erlin puts the nose on in front one more time as they head into turn 3. Dave Dion already up under the lap cars. Sando and Nason, 2 lap cars up front. Nason goes wide. Maeda almost gets underneath Dave Dion. Nason's got to stay wide. Now they come up on the Bill Zano, another slower car. Cabana also into the back of the pack. Unlikely situation for him. Mike Maeda into second spot right now ahead of Erlin. Dave Dion puts the 29 around the outside of Bill Zano, the green machine, in through turns 3 and 4. Mike Maeda will be trying to follow on through. That's Erlin with Junior Hanley. Buzzy Bezanson around behind him. Junior Hanley wanted to duck to the inside of the number 8 car. Erlin blocks that spot. Says you gotta go around me, you gotta go to the outside, my friend. Dion ready to put a lap on Jean-Paul Cabana. An unlikely situation on any racetrack. Dave Dion puts Cabana down 1. Maeda hangs on to second. Erlin in 3rd. Junior Hanley now going around the outside of Bill Zano. There's your leader down the front stretch. Dion, Maeda, Erlin, Hanley, Bezenson, Bobby Libby continues to run in that 6th spot. Kevin LePage tries to come on underneath him. Mayana settles down to the inside. Russell takes the budget. Rent-a-car machine to the outside. They run door handle down the backstretch. Erlin with the nose out in front, going into turn 3. Through turns 3 and 4. Erlin with the advantage as they cross the stripe. Erlin takes back over that number 2 spot. As the car running real strong. Trouble in turn 2. Bobby Libby goes around in front of the group. Dick Belisle, the 35, collects him and tears up the front of that machine. Bobby Libby in the Forest Chevrolet. Forest City Chevrolet. Libby guide service machine loops over in turn 2. Dick Belisle gets into the front of him and tears up the front end of car number 35. Got to dry the proverbial wheels off in that car. The Bobby Libby Chevrolet on the hook from Mayetta. Dick Belisle's machine getting the ride back to the pits. The Weir's Motor Safety Crew will spread the little speed dry, getting things cleared up. Bill Zano ducks down pit road in the number 46. Dion Mayetta on the front. Erlin and Cabana. Erlin and Hanley right behind him. Mayetta goes wide. He can't get out there. They'll hang him to dry in that 3rd groove. Hanley trying to chop down on Bezenson. Bezenson holds his lane. Dion, Erlin, Mayetta, Bezenson, Hanley, Cusack. Cusack, the Coke machine running in 6 currently is now 1 lap for your information. Up front continues to be Dave Dion, Ross Erlin, Buzzy Bezenson, Mike Mayetta, Junior Hanley, Kevin LePage runs in that 5th spot. 6. Hey, Jimmy Burns in the number 7 has moved up into the hunt. Debris all over the front stretch. Caution coming out so that debris doesn't get thrown into the crowd. Kevin LePage, somebody detonated part of that debris all over the front stretch. Caution to the field one more time. Dion and Hanley, Dion and Erlin on the hammers. Out of turn 4, side by side. Mayetta holds on for 3rd. Hanley moves up into 4. Buzzy Bezenson drops it right down in the inside groove to get in that 5th spot. Mayetta trying to keep the door closed from Russ Erlin. Keep him out there in that 2nd groove. So far he's been able to do it. Erlin has the horsepower under the hood. Mayetta right back on him as they go into the turn. Down the backstretch. It's Dion, Erlin, Mayetta, Hanley, Bezenson, LePage. The lap car of Cusack. Cusack running real strong right now. He's got his work cut out for him to get that lap back. Backstretch. Erlin puts it to the outside of Dion. He wants that number 1 position. Erlin running strong as they head into turn 1. Erlin, that outside groove. You can see the rubber laid down there for the grooves 1 and 2. Russ Erland gets the front fender up beside Dion's rear fender. Unable to pull up beside him. Dion with a good edge coming down the front stretch. Dion taking a little wide. Erland will be watching him. If he keeps going wide like that, he'll be underneath him. Through the turns, down the front stretch. 85 laps down, only 15 to go. Dion hanging a little wide. Erland looking to that inside. Trouble over in turn 2. Junior Hanley, the 72, was cross-threaded over in turn 2. Cusack in the lap car. Side by side they come through turns 3 and 4. Hammers are down. Green flag fly. Dion with the bite one more time. Fuzzy Possession will try to keep his car up on Dion's rear bumper and leave Erland out there to dry. Dion Qualley, a lap car. Whoa! LePage, Claude Leclerc, Randy McDonald, and a melee of others get into it over in turn 3. Kevin LePage and Claude Leclerc running 4th and 5th were both involved in that incident. Top break for both of those gentlemen. Unable to gain positions here. Dave Dion and Russ Erland. 87 down, 13 to go. The boys are on the hammer. Here they come. Green flag fly. Dion, Erland, Possession, and now Ralph Mason runs 4th. Mason off the pace ever so slightly. The 40 car moves right in to take over that position. Peter Madden in the 40, getting right into the hunt. Up front, Possession takes over number 2 spot. Dave Dion continues to lead the pack. Dion, Possession, Erland, caution to the field one more time. More debris in turn 1. They'll be bringing the IROC Z down pit road one more time. Dave Dion, Buzzy Possession. He's in that second group. Here they come, the hammers are down. Erland will try to fill that second spot, take that position back away from Buzzy. He is able to get the job done. Possession drops it down to the inside. Gets back into more debris. The cars are really falling apart here this afternoon. Once you get this plastic started, everything happens. Looks like we're going to stay on the green for a minute and see what happens. Hopefully the boys will shuffle it off to the outside of the track. Dave Dion, Russ Erland, Buzzy Possession. Oh, the 40 car who's running in 4th spot in trouble there. Peter Madden, Jean-Paul Cabanin in the 5A. Oh, one of Randy McDonald also involved in that. Fire underneath the 40 car over there. He refires the engine and puts the fire out himself. Let's see if Possession can get it done one more time in there. Dave Dion, Russ Erland, Buzzy Possession. Further on back is Junior Hanley in the 72 in 4th. Mayetter in the 13 is 5th. Here they come, the hammers are down. Dion pulls away big time this time. Green flag flies. Erland will dump it down into 2nd. Possession unable to get in there. Hold him back. They've got Mike Johnson hung out to drive that outside groove, a lap car. Glenn Cusack, also a lap car. Obviously the 10 is down a lap. 4th place. Between Mayetter and Hanley running at the back of that front group, the 13 and 72 in a dogfight for that number 4 position. They've got 4 lap cars in front of them. Mayetter has the advantage as they come down across the stripe this time. Let's see if he's able to hold on or what happens. Mayetter jumps up into the 4th spot. Hanley drops it back to 5th. Hanley going on the Mason, wants to hang on to that 5th spot. Dion and Erland, 94 down, 6 to go. Down the backstretch. Dion continues to set the pace in that Ford Thunderbird out of Berlin City Ford. Dion, 5 to go. Erlen tries to tuck it right up under the bumper. 2-time winner up front, 7-time winner in the back. 1-time winner behind him, Leslie Bozinski. 4 more laps to go. Erlen really trying to put the pressure on Dion. Dion able to withstand everything that's being thrown at him. Dion down across the stripe. Erlen takes it a little wide, keeping them RPMs up. He trying to fake it to the outside and put a move to the inside. Trouble right here in the front stretch. The number 4 behind him, McRae, does a 360 and drives away. Here comes your leader, Dave Dion. 2 laps to go. Dion, they've got the 40 car, Pete Madden to contend with. A lap car ahead of him. Let's see what that'll play in the final outcome, if any. Madden stays to the inside. White flag for Dion. Erlen, Bozinski, Diana in 4th. Hanley right on his bumper. Hanley working him over big time for that 4th spot. Hanley and Diana trying to get around everybody back there. Erlen to the outside, across the stripe is Dave Dion. Russell and second, Buzzing is in 3rd, Diana. 4th, Junior Hanley in 5th. Dave Dion picks up win number 3 in the Act Tour this year. The Rowell Insurance 100 goes to Dynamite Dave Dion out of Hudson, New Hampshire. Russ Erlen, 7-time winner, 1989 Act Coors Tour champion. Win number, with the 7 wins to his credit, track champion was unable to get into the lead. In the colors out of turn number 4, that's Dynamite Dave Dion.
Congratulations, Buzzy. We know you had to come back. You had to come back from a horrible event a week ago, and you're going to be mighty happy to get the cut back together and finish this strong here at Beech Motor Speedway tonight.
I'll tell you, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the fans here, but every time we come here, we get back on track. We'll take a 3rd today. I'll tell you, the guys did a super job. This is for them because 18 hours a day for the last 5 days. I mean, when you wreck a car as bad as I did, and they get it back, and we're in the hunt, so I'm more than pleased.
Well, it's a fantastic job and a great day to do it. Dennis Rowell of Rowell Insurance.
Bozzy, congratulations. Nice to have you back. Thank you very much.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
You almost did it again. Certainly a fantastic year for you. 7 wins, almost 8 here tonight, and you always run strong when you come here to Beech Ridge.
Well, you know, I'm sort of glad the points were over. I tried my darndest tonight to pass Dave. I just couldn't do it on the outside, and he wouldn't make a mistake and move up, so I couldn't do it on the inside. But I'll give it a good shot in that 20-lapper in the showdown, and maybe I can come out in front of him this time.
Well, it's a fantastic job, and Dennis Rowell of Rowell Insurance.
Congratulations, Russ. You are a great champion. Nice to have you with the Act Tour.
Dennis, thank you very much, and it's a real honor to be here and having you sponsor this race. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dave Dion is making his way over here. Congratulations, Dave. Just a fantastic day. The heat, the semi, and the feature. It seemed like the Dave Dion of all I can remember the years of the Opens, and it just seemed like an automatic that you were going to be up front. And I know you made a lot of Ford people happy here today.
Well, you know, we like Beech Ridge. We've run good here, but I get kind of depressed when I come in because there's always something reaching out and biting me. But today it was going good. We drew good in the heat, and that kind of sets the tone for the day. When you got to go through the conges and the B features, and there's nothing left of you when you finally get in the money race.
Well, you did it all today. Just fantastic. A great day to do it. Dennis Rowell of Rowell Insurance.
Dave, congratulations. You're a true champion. It's great to have you back in Victory Circle.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. Really appreciate you know, your support to auto racing in general. This is the first time I think I've actually met you, but you know, I'm running around your cars and behind your cars, and I see them everywhere, and you're a great supporter. And all of us in auto racing, thank you.
Terrific job, and thank you again. Thank you. Jerry, back to you.
Thank you very much, Bruce. I add my congratulations to Dave Dion for that fine run. The run for the Roses, the Dynamite David Dion crew. Let's get ready to go racing. Tires are all warmed up, engines are warmed up. I know it's cold out there in the stands, but you got a fine 25-lap race here. The Chevy IROC Camaro pulls to the fence. On the point, Clint Rowell, green flag flies. Lou Weatherby jumps out in front. Lou Weatherby. Oh, Don Durkin slides the number 11 car right off quick on the green flag. Caution comes out as he refires the car, stalls again. Top brake for Durkin. Weatherby gets loose, clutching back up. Dave Alexander in third, Lampram in fourth. Bobbing a hand right there in fifth. Then Joey O'Brien in sixth. Wheel-to-wheel action through turns 3 and 4. Lou Weatherby will lead this lap. He's looking for at least 5 or 6. He needs to get some on the board before Willie Elliott, that yellow number 1, catches up to him. Lou Weatherby looking to lead 5 or 6 laps to grab that $1,000. Keep an eye on Mike Maeder in the 16 and Pete Rondo. Rondo would like to gain 7 points in the number 5 car over the 16 car. Right now the 16 is ahead of him. Lou Weatherby, Dave Lampram, Joey O'Brien, Clint Rowell. That's screaming Scott Watts to the outside in the F80. Trying to get up around the 4 of Dave Alexander. Bobby Gahan, Mike Maeder making a move on the outside also. Willie Elliott up onto his rear door. Dave Pinkham right there too. Down the back stretches. Lou Weatherby continuing to set the pace. There's 4 laps left, and he almost spun. He loses it, collects it back up. Lampram get into it just a little. He has only led 4 laps. He needs a couple more because here comes Elliott up the outside. When he goes across this time, they'll be tied in that Eastern Tractor Lap Leader Award. Lou Weatherby now is in a tie with Willie Elliott for the Lap Leader Award. Now he'll try to pad it a little bit. Willie Elliott back there, the yellow, number 1, Channel One video machine, coming on. He wants to win. He's more interested in the win than he is the lap leader thing. Lou Weatherby with a 1-lap advantage that time by. Dave Lampram, 1 car length behind in the 21. Then Scott Watts reeling the leaders in ever so slowly. With about a 4 car length advantage over the 44, Joey O'Brien. Clint Rowell behind him. Up the outside comes Mike Maeda in the 16. Maeda Construction Eastern Tractor Machine. Maeda moves up around Rowell. Has his sights set on Joey O'Brien. Willie Elliott trying to get around Dave Alexander. Gets the job done in a hurry down the backstretch. Lou Weatherby has now put himself 3 or 4 laps into the lead in this Eastern Tractor Lap Leader thing. Davey Lampram, Scott Watt, maybe looking to the outside of Lampram. Watts tries to put the F80 up to the outside. Watts out of Seabrook, New Hampshire. Watts moves up to the outside of Lampram. Wheel-to-wheel action down the backstretch. Into turn 3 they go. Side by side, wheel to wheel. Trying to reel in the leader, Lou Weatherby. Watts takes over the 2nd spot. Maeda off the pace in the 16. Rondo goes on by. Rondo looking to pick up 7 points over Maeda. If Maeda's out of it, this could mean 3rd spot for Rondo. Top break for Maeda in the 16 car. Lou Weatherby, Watts, Lampram, Elliott, Pinkham, Gahan. Pinkham, he should be letting it all hang out. He's already won the championship. It's feature time now. You gotta go for it. Gotta let it all hang out. The young lion, 21 years old, 2 track champions back to back. Bobby Gahan in the 29. Paul Mason, prepared machine, trying to go around the young lion. Meanwhile, up front, Lou Weatherby continues to lead. He has 15 laps. That gives him 10 laps ahead of Willie Elliott now. He leads one more lap. Elliott cannot take that $1,000 away from him. When they go by this time, Bobby McGonigal, oh, caution on the field. John Harmon, the number 10, up against the Maida construction sign up in the 3-turn. Green flag from Stout Eddie Walsh. Watts with the advantage. Here comes Willie Elliott with the 1. The F80 out of Seabrook, New Hampshire, got the nuclear power working for him tonight as he takes over the point on lap number 16. Lou Weatherby, Willie Elliott, Scott Watts, Willie Elliott, Lou Weatherby, and now David Pinkham. Elliott, he's going for the gusto. All the way to the front he wants it. The Channel One video Rowell Insurance machine. He's trying to go underneath Scott Watts. Watts gets wide, and Elliott is the man that can do it. Elliott dogging Watts down the backstretch. They're going to come up on the lap car of Richard Pinkham in a minute. No, Pinkham hasn't fired up pretty good. They may or may not catch him. It'll be 20 laps down and 5 to go. Philip Pinkham in the 73. Phil Pinkham in the 73. Scott Watts, Willie Elliott, Lou Weatherby, Dave Pinkham, Bobby Gahan, Dave Alexander, Joey O'Brien, Pete Rondo, Dave Lampert, Spike Manitou, McGonigal, and the rest of the bunch. Pete Rondo looks to be moving up into the 3rd spot also. Clint Rowell takes it to the inside. Looks like he broke something and has a flat tire on the right rear as he slides to the inside. Caution on the track. That'll help Phil Pinkham join back up to the rear of the group. Lights are out on the IROC seat. Camaro. Here they come. The hammers are down. Elliott trying to get up beside Watts. Watts pulls right on away. Gahan gets underneath Pinkham for that 3rd, 4th spot. Pinkham takes it right back. He's going to go up around. He wants the 3rd spot from Lou Weatherby. Here they come. Watts, Elliott, Pinkham. 2 laps to go the next time by. Screaming Scott Watts looking to take the last feature win here. The Rowell Insurance Day at Beech Ridge. Willie Elliott 2nd. Pinkham in 3rd. Bobby Gahan going up around, taking that 4th spot away. Gonna get the white flag this time behind the Rowell Insurance 25-lap feature. It's Watts, Elliott, Pinkham, Gahan, Weatherby, Rondo, Alexander O'Brien side by side, Manitou, Robo, Lapham, Rowell. Checkered flag flies for Watts. Elliott screaming like crazy, unable to get the job done. Pinkham takes 3rd. Gahan let it all hang out, but had to settle for 4th place. Next on the grid will be the Coors Showdown, the shootout. 20 laps for $5,000. Displaying the colors out of turn 4, back to victory lane. How about a fine Beech Ridge? Round of applause for Screaming Scott Watts.
Congratulations, Scott. Certainly a nice way to end the season. A real strong run. You had to run hard to get to the front. And again, a good day to do it. We had a tremendous crowd today in Rowell Insurance. And this is Frank, if you can believe that.
Hi, Scott. It was a great race. You did a good job. Congratulations from Rowell Insurance.
Thank you. It was good. We were hoping that they'd lay some rubber down on the track for us, and the outside groove kicked in, and we just ended up front. We did it good.
You ran fine, Scott, and I'm sure you'll look into next year. You've had a real strong run this year. And a young fellow that got a great future ahead of him. Congratulations again.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Crew chiefs, we need you to start making your way down here, and we're going to do the draw here in just a moment. So if we can have our crew chiefs begin making their way down here to the start-finish line, we'll get things started.
9, 10 cars ready to do battle. 20 laps for $5,000 to win. They've all been told the story. They all know that second place is like kissing your sister, and they don't want that to happen. First place pays $5,000. Second place, $1,000. Third place, $500. Fourth place, $200. Fifth place, $200. Sixth place pays $150. Seventh is $150. Eighth is $100. Ninth is $100. And 10th is $100. So you obviously want to finish up front. $5,000, a total of $7,500 in the Coors Showdown.
Step forward here, my friend. Reach right in there. There are 11 cans in there with positions 1 through 11. Let's see. It doesn't do any good, Hub. The numbers are on the bottom. Step right over here. Hub Huber pulls number. Russ, can you come from 9? I don't know. Number 9 for Russ Erlin. Erlin's got a long way to go. All right, second pull with Dave Dion at 3 wins. Roger? All right, here we go. Dave Dion. It's all in there but number 9 here. He's studying the cans like, well, I won't say he's never studied a beer can like this before, but it is important. Well, number 6, outside of row 3 for Dave Dion in the Coors Showdown. 2 drivers with 2 victories apiece this year. Dana Toby is the crew chief for Paul Richardson of the Norseman Resorts team. Dana, reach on in there. They keep looking at these cans like they can see through to the bottom. Post position number 4 for Paul Richardson. The Northman team on the outside at 2. Zach Abraham is the crew chief for Junior Hanley. Also 2 feature wins this year. Zach, it's still in there if you want it. We know he wants it, but can't he find it? He reaches in and pulls. Sorry, you can't put it back. Number 7 for Junior Hanley. Junior will go 7. 1 victory this year right here at Beech Ridge in the New England 300. Buzzy Bazanson. Albert LeBonville will pull for him. Albert, your job may be on the line here. It's still in there, Albert. Staring is not going to help. He's trying to ESP this thing, and he likes it. Number 2 for Buzzy Bazanson. Number 2 will start number 2. Kevin LePage with 1 victory this year in the Vermont Milk Bowl at Thunder Road. Donna Barlow. Ladies' luck here, maybe. Maybe not, she says. No, maybe not. Number 10 for Kevin LePage. Kevin, can you win from 10? That's your option. All right. Rolly McDonald, winner up at the Scotia Speed World in Nova Scotia. David, are you going to pull? Reach right in there. Here we go.
Bye, Susan. Say goodbye to
Number 5 for Rolly McDonald. The pole is still in the hat. And Ron Nason, it's your turn. Racing Ralph wanted it his own track, the Unity Raceway. Ronnie, this is big. This is big. Number 1 for the Dodge Daytona. Ron, you can stay on for another week. Kelly Moore, he's going to be driving the Mike Mayetta car now, and Jerry Donahue is the designated picker. Jerry, still got some good numbers in there. We've also got some bad ones. Number 8. Kelly, it hasn't been your day so far. Mike Johnson, the Beech Ridge Motor Speedway track champion. Dick Fowler. Dick, it's not a tough choice here. There's 2 left. Number 3, he picked a good one. And now the big pressure is on here. Reno from the Jean-Paul Cabana team. I know this is going to be tough. Jean-Paul told you to pick what's left. And what's left? Olds, number 11. Jean-Paul is not a happy man. That's the starting field for the Coors 200. Drivers, let's get strapped in, lined up, and let's go racing. 20 laps for $5,000 to win.
Racing Ralph Nason, Buzzy Bazenson, eyeing each other as little as they can get away with, psyching each other up. Do I get on the hammer first? Do I back out of it? What's going to happen? Folks, here you go. 20 laps of the wildest racing you hope to find. Here they come. Racing Ralph, Bazenson gets a little wide. No go, no go. Yellow flag stays on the track. Starter Paul Holman says we're going to get a no start. We want them all equal. We're going to give you the best start we can. Let's get them done right, boys. If you don't think the boys are anxious, you don't know what's going on out there right now. Here they come this time. Let's see if he holds it in. Yes, green flag flies. Here we go. 20 laps. Bazenson still a little squirrely. Mike Johnson slips up underneath him, going down the backstretch. Bazenson still with the nose out in front for that second spot. Ralph Nason with about a 1.5 car length advantage up front, pulling away from the field ever so slightly. The 13 car slips sideways. They're going to let him sit there for a while. Caution on the field. Any advantage Ralph had, he just saw whittled by the sideboards. They're going to be as tight as they can be when that green flag flies. Through the turns, the leaders are on the hammers. Here they come, folks. Nixon with the advantage. One more time. Johnson trying to keep that second spot filled. Johnson keeps the number 33 right on the rear bumper of Ralph Nason. Up the inside comes the Hanley car. The 13 of Raleigh McDonald filling that third spot on the inside. They've got Bazenson hung out to the outside. Then comes Junior Hanley. Hanley up underneath Bazenson. Richardson gets backed up. The inside groove is on the move. Nason with about a 3-car length advantage over Mike Johnson. Bazenson having all kinds of handling trouble. Racing Ralph Nason up front. Nobody putting a lot of pressure on anybody yet. Down the backstretch, it's Ralph Nason, Mike Johnson, Raleigh McDonald, Junior Hanley, Cabana, Erlin, Richardson, Moore. Here comes Dion. He's making a move towards the front. Erlin sets it to the outside. Erlin trying to get around Cabana. Dion going around Kelly Moore down the backstretch. Ross Erlin trying to make a move up around the 5A car. Up front is Nason with about a 10-15 car length advantage. The 72 of Hanley goes underneath McDonald and takes that third spot away. Watch Hanley, he's on the move. He'll be working over Mike Johnson now. He's got a long ways to go to catch Nason. He's got the bumper right on the back. Oh, he went underneath. Underneath Johnson he goes. Hanley up in the second. Now, can his fish hook in solid enough? Can he reel in the leader? Hanley up into number 2. Johnson in third. Raleigh McDonald looking to take that third spot away from Johnson. Junior Hanley on the hammer, trying to reel in Ralph Nason. Ralph's got about a 25-car length advantage. Dynamite Dave Dion on the move in the outside group, but he's way back in 6th spot. Still a long ways to go. Next time by it'll be halfway. We have 9 down, 10 to go. Next time by. Hanley closing in on Nason. Only 10 laps left to go, and Hanley is running him down. Keep an eye on that number 72. He is closing in fast. Junior Hanley. Oh, caution on the field. After 10 laps, we get an automatic caution to regroup the boys. Team Dion, here they come. Hammers are down. Green flag flies. 10 laps to go. Nason, Hanley, Johnson hanging right in there now. Johnson hanging out that second spot. And Hanley out there. Hanley needs to get the tires working hard. He had reeled them in before. Here comes Dave Dion. He's into 5th. Now he moves it on up into 4th. There goes Hanley up around the outside. Hanley putting the car up beside Nason. He's got the wheel up beside the rear wheel. Hanley unable to get up inside. Ralph Mason, he's going to watch him try to make a move to the inside. Johnson right on his bumper. Dion had to get out of it for just a second. It looked like Johnson was going to get a little pleasure power push there. Junior Hanley looking to the outside one more time. Mason handling all the oncomers. Here comes Dion. 5 laps to go this time by. Dion up into 3rd place. Got 5 laps. Closer to Mason again. He's going to try and work him over to the inside. Mason withstands the channel. Here comes Dion up the outside. He's looking to get up in that 2nd spot. 3 laps to go this time by. Dion's going to let it all hang out. 3 laps. Mason getting a little bit loose. Hanley couldn't make the move on the inside. Dion right there. John Halvin showing him the popsicle sticks. Only 2 laps to go this time by. Here comes Dave Dion up beside Hanley. Dion going to that 2nd spot. Can he get the job done? He's handle a door into turn 3 with Junior Hanley. Here comes Dynamite. Dave Dion up the outside. White flag flags. 1 lap to go. Dave Dion to the outside. Ralph Mason to the inside. Dion with the bite down the backstretch. Dion with the advantage. Mason back on the inside, side by side. Here they come across the straight. They're going to be 3 deep. Dave Dion at the board. Dave Dion let it all hang out. 3-wide action as they come across the stripe. Fantastic racing. Junior Hanley trying to go to the inside. Mason caught in the middle. Dave Dion, $5,000 music that Coors happy or what? That's what you call letting it all hang out. Dion coming for the 6th start position. Ralph Mason, well, I'm not sure whether they gave him 2nd or 3rd. We'll be sending this trackside in a moment to interview the Dave Dion is awarded 1st place, 2nd place to Ralph Mason, 3rd. For Junior Hanley. There he is, folks. Let him hear it before you go home. The Berlin City Ford of Dynamite, David Dion.
Talk about a clean sweep, Dave. Fantastic. I don't know if anybody has done it what you've done today. And I know maybe you've won more money, but I don't know if you've had more fun or put on a better race. Along with Ralph Mason and Junior Hanley, 3 abreast coming to the finish line. I mean, what more can anybody ask for? Just fantastic job.
I'll tell you, them guys I raced with were gentlemen. I think maybe after the crash bets we gave the people, maybe we felt like we owed them something. I think everybody drove their best and took the setup they had, and they went as far as they could. And Ralph and Junior and them, I'll tell you, it's hard to watch $5,000 go by like it did, but I know how I would have felt.
Fantastic. A great day for Rowell Insurance and Dennis Rowell. Dennis, your thoughts?
Yeah, David, you are the best of the best. I'm so happy for you and your crew. Nice to have you back, like I said earlier.
Just a super job. I don't know what more we can say. Just a day, I don't know if you'll duplicate it, but just tremendous.
Well, we've been in 4 of these, and I don't think we've ever finished better than 6th or 7th. And I don't get too excited about it because you don't really have the time. But the way the guys drove tonight, there was a lane if you did go out there, and I really felt like I had the best horse under me.
Well, I think you did today, and just a terrific job. Congratulations again, Dave.
On behalf of Ralph Cusack, the entire staff of Beech Motor Speedway, Bob Libby and the crew of the Main State Stock Car Racing Association, Tom Curley, and all the fine folks from the Coors Act Tour, we want to thank you very much for coming, and we hope you have a safe trip home, and we hope to see you all back at Beech Speedway next year.